This is a wheat field in Idaho. This is our stress map here, which happens to be our 4-band version of NDVI, you could say. So NDVI is a ratio of 2 bands. This happens to be uses all 4 bands and tends to be a bit more sensitive. You can see obviously some variation in the field. But what I want to show you here is underneath that white square that hopefully you can see near that pond in the middle of the field. So that image is shown on the right now. And you can see here, number one, you get a feel for the resolution, but number two, you can see there's this kind of purplish weed in the field. So if I zoom in here, which you can do in the software, these are obviously screenshots from the software, you can get a good look at that weed. And, you know, number one, again, without this resolution, you're not going to be able to separate that weed from the background. But this smart detection tool allows you to sample a region of the image. So literally just, you know, draw a red box around it and tell the software, you know, hey, show me everywhere else in this image where you see that same spectral signature or that same you know, type of material in the field. And that's what's shown here. So we'll highlight any pixels that have that same spectral signature, and you can adjust the sensitivity of that filter, meaning, I mean, just by scrolling the mouse wheel, you can say, you know, put some broader bounds around that match and show me what that looks like. Show me in a very tight match for that spectral signature. And you can kind of, you know, visibly tune that filter to say, okay, yeah, it's, you know, it's grabbing most of those pixels that I can see here with my eye. And now if I zoom back out, you can see that it's selected all of the pixels in that image, again, that have that same spectral signature. But you can also tell it, hey, show me everywhere in my entire map where that's occurring. And so now that's what's shown on the left here. So just by training it on that one small section, you can now create a map across your entire field showing you everywhere where that weed is detected. And you can also store that signature, meaning, you know, I want to save this, identify this particular weed. I can now look for that signature in other fields. I can come back to this field and compare the, you know, how that progression of the weed is done. You can export this map on the left as a shapefile if you want to do any kind of precision spraying. So really, it's a pretty powerful tool that, again, pushes some of these capabilities out to the user and allows you to create new tools on the fly.